Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into it. So I am now, okay, Yankee, Wally, and Sue Smith have been canceled. They've been removed from YouTube, and I'm also now being targeted. Let me read you this quote. This is a tweet. I hope they get Danger Zone also. Ashley has cancer. She's fighting cancer right now. That's just vile what they're to attack her. That is one of the very first since 2016 disgusting hate-mongering vile troll channel, including Tattoo by Janine, I think they mean Tarot by Janine, Bookworm 2, and Joseph Magi. So we're all being targeted. Why? Well, we came up on, there's this guy, Christopher Boozy, who published a report about anti-Meghan hate accounts, and he runs a site called Bot Sentinel. But let's start from the beginning. So here's okay. So Yankee Wally was just canceled, and this article talks about saluting Yankee Wally, Sadie Quinlan, who she's a 65-year-old woman. She's disabled, and she just talks about Meghan Markle. What's wrong with that? What happened to free speech? Okay, free speech. Smart people are being silenced so that stupid people won't be offended. That's what's happening. Anything that offends anybody, you're not allowed to talk about it. I literally just was in a group with a guy who had just been to Africa. He went to the Gambia. I've never been to Africa. I was very curious what his experience was in Africa. Now, he stayed at a top-notch luxury hotel. He went to a wedding. He was in a very protected, very safe area. But he literally wouldn't say anything about it because, oh, if he said anything negative about Africa, anything that was different, that would be racist and somebody could be offended. So literally, this idiot didn't say anything. And I was so curious because I'd never been to Africa. I'd really like to go to Africa. I've been to the third world. I know what the third world is like. I did mission work in the third world. So you can't talk about anything. It's really stupid. And I don't even want to talk to this guy anymore because he wouldn't tell me about his experience because he's such a woke idiot. So anyway, there's a petition here, and I'll try to post the link, change.org, bring back Yankee Wally, and you can click here to sign the petition and bring back Yankee Wally. There's 2261 signatures signed, and they're trying to get to 2,500. I already signed the petition. They kept asking me if I was a bot. I don't know if it went through. I'll try again. Now, the person who's been attacking Yankee Wally, he was the tip of the spear, was Christopher Boozy. So Yankee Wally investigated, and she found out that Christopher Boozy was very abusive of his daughter, and his daughter even came out and said, you know, my father is just really abusive towards me. Boozy runs this thing, Bot Sentinel. Okay, so he's a business person. And so one of the questions I have is, you know, did Meghan pay? Did she find this very small website run by Christopher Boozy and pay him to attack, to write this report and attack everybody, me included, and Sue Smith has also been canceled because she put out a video called It's So Boozy, explaining and looking at all of this. So free speech is under attack, folks. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a Spot of Royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who buy me a cup of tea. My room is, this room is currently being painted, so I'm masking everything. This is a fireplace. This is the window. This is a desk. I've masked, like those are my computers, and I cover those. So I'm just currently painting. This is my little corner where, and I was, you know, usually read this whole, there's a big crack in this corner. It's a 1913 house, so I had to mud and tape. Big crack there. There was a big crack here over this arched doorway. So there's another crack here. You mud and tape and you sand it, and you have to mask everything. There's beautiful wood there. There's a lot of beautiful wood in this house because it's such an old house. So that's what's going on. I hope you wanted to see that. But anyway, so they're trying to cancel my channel. I'm being targeted as well. That's the email that I read to you. Tattoo by Janine, Bookworm 2, and Joseph Magi. I didn't read you this. This is Omid Scobie about Yankee Wally replying to matter of fact. Oh dear, don't even waste a second on what that deranged racist criminal thinks. Leave it to the good folk at South Wales Police and Scotland Yard, whose fixated threat assessment center have her on a watch list. So Scobie reported her on a police watch list, which that seems a little extreme, and like I said, what happened to free speech? Everything is offensive now. You can't say anything. There is no free speech anymore. Very disturbing. So did Meghan authorize Christopher Boozy, to do this report? Because Christopher Boozy was really small time. He didn't do this kind of work. He didn't make reports. He didn't do journalism. He did bot sentinel. He was a collector and aggregator of information that he would then make reports on. So his work was quite different than what he ended up doing in this hate thing. So did Meghan pay him to do this? Christopher Boozy. Did Meghan pay Christopher Boozy to do this? Big money. We have a no. We have outside. Magi. 10 spades. Well, 6 spades. Liar card. Liar and selfish. And 2 clubs. Here's a contract. Many people involved. All right, so did Meghan pay Boozy to do this? Because remember, she said, she gave a sworn statement in open court that she had nothing to do with the writing of Finding Freedom by Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand, and then it was proven that she, her top aide came out and said, no, here's the emails where Meghan is directing me to contact Omid Scobie and tell him these things to put in the book. Okay, and so then she's like, oh yeah, well, I forgot. Okay, so she'll even swear, she'll put her hand on a stack of Bibles in court and swear things that are not true, and then just say, oh, well, I forgot. And that's how things are done for some. That's how things are done, and that's how black ops are done. So like if the U.S. government sends the CIA to do something, they send, and it's a black op, a hidden operative, they don't want anybody to know about it. They don't allow any identification by the operatives, the people who are doing this. And if they're caught, the CIA says, oh, well, you're on your own if you're caught, so don't get caught. But they give them all the money. They send them over there. They tell them what to do. They're working directly for the CIA. That's how it's done. And so this Boozy thing would be very similar. So 10 diamonds is the royal family card. No. Outside. So it's not Meghan, it's like the royal family? 1927. Wow. Cross. Permanent family. The royal family could have put this out. That's very interesting. Lots of money. 8 diamonds. Lots of people involved. Magi manifesting their goal, canceling small YouTubers who say anything that they don't like because everything is offensive. The truth is offensive. Facts are offensive. Anything that's offensive, you have to be silenced. That's nonsense. That's the opposite of free speech. We've gone very wrong in America and in the Western nations silencing free speech. And it's much worse in England because they have specific laws. They don't have the free speech laws that America has. And I don't think Australia or Canada quite have the same laws.
But I'm not certain about Australia and Canada. Definitely England has different laws, much more limiting of free speech. Earthquake, to completely destroy, to destroy and cancel these YouTubers. Player making a play, incubus, succubus, they'll lie. They'll lie. Okay, the incubus succubus is a liar. It's a bad relationship. It's like hate. They hate us. They hate me. They hate these YouTubers who talk about Meghan, just whatever she's doing. Crossroads, we're hoping for different options and a contract. So he was under contract. Okay, Christopher Boozy did not act on his own. It looks like it goes deeper. It looks like it goes to the royal family itself. Let's back up and ask a follow-up question, because that's what it looks like. It really looks like the royal family is funding these attacks on me, Yankee, Wally, Sue Smith, Danger Zone, Ashley. So it really looks like it. So is the royal family behind? Are they funding this? Inquiring minds need to know. Roses, keeping a sweet appearance, actions, and changing things. Direct action. Yeah. So we have the man. This is very interesting. So I asked just directly, is the royal family funding this? Yeah, they want to keep the appearance clean. Okay, so they don't want Meghan being smeared too much. They don't want her reputation, her and Harry's reputation, to be too bad, because that could reflect badly on the royal family, interestingly. Because I think Meghan and Harry's reputation are just going into the toilet. And people are making jokes about them. There was a joke about them at a recent awards show. What's her name? She was very heavy and she got a lot thinner, and she's a comedian. She made a joke about Harry and Meghan. Terror, horror, lies. Oh, the Harry and Meghan Oprah interview. So even mainstream Hollywood is joking about them. So they really want to they don't want it to get too bad for Harry and Meghan. So they're taking actions to transform this situation. Man is very direct action. Man is honest, straightforward, no guile. He takes direct action. So they're taking very direct actions. 6, 2 diamonds. They're committed to taking direct action to transform the bad image of Harry and Meghan. So they're still protecting them. That's very interesting. So it wasn't Meghan. It was bigger than Meghan. It went behind Meghan, and the royal family is actually helping them. That's so strange. And I think we can conclude that really the royal family is helping Harry. Okay, because Harry is the royal. Meghan is the carpetbagger royal. And she just attached herself to a royal. And that royal is Harry. And if Harry's reputation is damaged, then Meghan's reputation is damaged. Let's look at Omid Scobie and Christopher Boozy, because I think Omid Scobie is the hand of the king. They talk to Omid Scobie because that's what we've seen before. The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. And past behavior, Meghan was sending royal aides to speak directly to Omid Scobie and saying, oh, my hands are clean. I'm not having anything to do with this book. Which her hands are not clean. She had a lot to do with that book. And if you just read the book, it sounds like Meghan wrote it, which is so strange. Omid Scobie doesn't even have his own narrative voice. Okay, and like writers that I love, like Jack London, Ernest Hemingway, they have a very particular narrative voice. Stephen King, love these writers. They each have a very particular narrative voice, and that's true of singers. Like I'm listening to Dua Lipa right now, really love her stuff. It's her energy, it's her voice. Omid Scobie doesn't even have his own narrative voice. And if you read my book, Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, I have a very specific narrative voice. And people respond or don't respond to your narrative voice. And Omid Scobie doesn't even have one. I would venture to say the man is not even a writer if he doesn't have a narrative voice. You have to have your own voice. And a YouTuber has their own voice. So let's look at Omid Scobie and Boozy. What kind of relationship do we have going on there? Omid Scobie and Boozy. Because Boozy didn't act on his own. Omid Scobie. Ooh. Boozy. Christopher Boozy. Oh, interesting. Secret communications. All right. I don't know if you can hear my dog whining and banging on my door outside. It's not cold. He needs to calm down. Anyway, so there were secret communications. What do we have over here with Boozy? He's manifesting what people outside are telling him to do. 14 and 13, 27, cross, permanent family. There's the cross again, okay? Executioner. Okay, this is Omid Scobie. He is, the Executioner is a very powerful energy. The most powerful energies are Executioner and Magi. And I think these two cards, Executioner, Magi, are representing that the royal family is actually behind this. Okay, Harry is still as wayward as he is, as prodigal a son as Harry has become. You know, and the prodigal son got his inheritance from his father, went to a foreign land, spent it all on prostitutes and wild living, and then ended up being so hungry that he would steal the food from the pigs that he was feeding just to fill his belly, the pods from the pigs. And pigs will eat anything. So Executioner, very powerful energy, roses, sweet appearance, virtue signaling, and home. Closely associated people are ordering Omid Scobie what to do to make this look good. 7 and 13, 20, 5 spades. Okay, so the orders are going through Omid Scobie to Christopher Boozy. So Omid Scobie is acting as the pass-through. Why are they doing this? Why don't they just call Boozy himself? Because Boozy has a phone or an email, and he can prove to people, oh, look, the royal family called me on this number. The royal family sent me this email on this number. No, he can't prove that. Omid Scobie is the one talking to him. That's why they do it. And, you know, drug organizations do this. Criminal organizations do that. That's how they do it. They separate by one step. And that's what Meghan was doing by sending her aide to talk to Omid Scobie. No, I never talked to Omid Scobie directly. So she could honestly say that in court. That's how it's done. So Scobie is the pass-through. He gets the orders from the royal family, who apparently is protecting Harry, and Boozy carries it out. He does what other people are telling him to do. And this is 16, 4 spades, secret. Yeah. Is Meghan Markle losing her mind? I mean, over the fact that literally anyone would say anything that she doesn't like. Because haven't you met girls like this? In high school, I met girls like this. Literally anything that they don't love, that you don't like worship them. Oh, you're so beautiful. Like the mean girls, they will literally kill you. Okay, that's what Meghan acts like. She acts like a high school mean girl. Is she mentally ill? Is she losing her mind over the fact that literally anyone has the right to say something that she might not like? I mean, is Meghan mentally ill? Snake, yes. Yeah, oh my God, the devil had to show up. Well, since they're trying to cancel me, I'll just say that the devil card, this is Meghan's card. We're just going to say that. Since they're literally trying to cancel me. I mean, I don't know what the heck is wrong with these people. I mean, they silence intelligent people because stupid people are offended. I mean, that's literally what's going on. So, is Meghan Markle, is she just like lost her marbles? She just loses her mind. It really eats at her, Snake. Yes, it really eats at her what people think of her. 1527, cross. This is her spine. Okay, and people who are not very well emotionally, their self-image is what other people think of her. Her self-image, this is the most important thing, what others think of her. What others think of her, that's all that matters to her. She doesn't have her own self-concept. So if somebody doesn't like me, I'm like, get away from me. I don't care what you think. Okay, and that happens not infrequently, where people don't love me. They don't think I'm the greatest person since sliced bread, and they'll say nasty things. I mean, recently I have people attacking me about Poland because I'm Polish, and I'm like, I don't represent Poland. But I just because I'm Polish, I don't represent Poland. Yeah, but they're accepting all these Ukrainians, and they didn't fling open their borders, like the rest of Europe, and just let everyone in and crash their economy. That's so racist. Well, but I don't represent Poland. I don't know what you're talking about. So people will hate me because they're woke, and they think I have to speak on behalf of Poland. It's stupid. So for that reason, when you listen to Meghan and Harry speak, listen to what they say. It's, what did you say? I don't understand. What? Huh? That's just garbled. That's gobbledygook. You're actually not saying anything because they don't want to offend anybody. Because the most important thing is, what do other people think of them? So what do we have here on the bottom? Committed to absolutely destroying me and other YouTubers over the long term. They're working hard at it, and it's official, and they'll do and say anything to get this job done. They're really ruthless. So that's the perfect description. So I really asked, how much does this bother Meghan that people would say anything that bothers her, because she's like a high school mean girl. Well, the most important thing to her, it's not her relationship with Harry. It's not her accomplishments. It's not her foundation in herself, that she is a good person and that she loves other people, and that she's doing good in the world, all she can to do good in the world. No, it's what other people think of her. And this just eats away at her. And she is so upset that anyone would say anything against her, that she is on a mission to destroy us. Really scary. These are like Hannibal Lecter cards. We have, look at the bookends, 10 spades and devil. And they're going to work really hard at it, and they're going to get everyone involved. They're going to get the machine, the royal machine involved. So let's look at, are they going to successfully dox me, Murky Meg? I know they already attacked Murky Meg. They kicked her off of Twitter. They kicked Murky Meg off Twitter. She had several hundred. She built her following to several 100,000 people that she was influencing, that she's called an influencer. I'm not on Twitter, really. It's just I don't have that much time. As you could see, I'm refurbishing an entire house at this point, and it needs a lot of work. So, are they gonna kill off my channel, Murky Meg's channel, Danger's channel? Danger Zone, she's sick with cancer. I mean, my goodness, how horrible and ruthless can you be? This is me, Murky Meg, Danger Zone. Oh, wow. Wow. 9 hearts, Jack of Spades. Well, let's zoom in. 9 hearts, Jack of Spades. They'll do anything. Okay. The King of Spades is completely ruthless. The Jack of Spades, the devil, that's like mayhem. They'll do anything. I mean, they'll kidnap your family. Okay. And we have the yes card next to it, so it emphasizes the Jack of Spades. And 5 spades. They'll do anything to cause us problems. Anything, and anything. Okay, so Ashley, Danger Zone, she's going to get into a fight. It's going to get real personal, 2 hearts, and she's going to get into a fight. 5, Ace of Diamonds. So she's about to get into a fight. The poor woman is struggling with cancer. Murky Meg, actions, everything is clear. 3 diamonds. They're already working on her. This is me, Joseph Magi, man and veil. I am hidden from them. I am a harder target to attack. So thankfully, Please pray for me. Please pray for all of these channels that free speech will prevail and the woke mafia, the devils in the woke mafia don't silence free speech. So I'm a little harder to find. I'm a little bit harder to target. They're already attacking Murky Meg, and Danger Zone's about to get it. They're going to attack Danger Zone, and sorry, that's my laundry. They're going to make very personal attacks against Ashley, and that's just despicable. So what do we have? What did we see? It goes beyond Meghan to the royal family. The royal family is still holding up Harry, the 39-year-old man-child. Okay, it's like he still lives at home. Mama's still cooking for him. He still gets his pants and shirt laid out. You should wear this today, sonny boy. You know, and he wears it, and people are like, "Did your mother dress you?" And he's like, "Yeah, what of it?" You know, and you know, and so then he would escape and play naked billiards in Las Vegas, you know, just to get away from the pressure cooker of being so taken care of. He's still being taken care of. And so I specifically asked, you know, is the royal family funding this? Yeah, they're very directly protecting Harry. Okay, now if Harry divorces Meghan, and I'm sure Meghan realizes this because Meghan is very bright and very capable and very successful. She's risen very high, and I don't think we should underestimate Meghan. So, oh, by the way, Meghan, I said something nice about you. That all goes away for Meghan. Most of it would go away for Meghan. So what's the deal with Omid Scobie? Because we see him talking about this, and Christopher Boozy, the tip of the spear. Omid Scobie gets the orders and he passes them to Christopher Boozy so that there's a go-between. Omid Scobie is the go-between. And how big a deal is it to Meghan that anyone would criticize her? She's losing her mind. That's a sick person. All that matters to her is what other people think of her. You can say narcissist. That's how a narcissist is. The outside appearance is all that matters, and then they come home and they're throwing dishes at you and screaming, and it's a nightmare. And those are the reports that we get. They're going to attack all of us, and boy, oh boy, it's going to get really ugly. Please pray for our safety and that our channels can continue. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.